Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hopefully you guys are happy. Hopefully you guys are having a great Wednesday and a happy day is what I was trying to say. My bad. I can't talk today, all right? Today's topic for today, it's gonna be finding the balance, all right? This weekend, just giving a little bit of a backstory, right? This weekend, I kind of like had a little moment and everything like that. And then even last night or 2 nights ago, whenever it was, I had a little moment. And I was like questioning things. So I was texting Clarissa, my cousin's wife, and I was just venting to her because not everybody's perfect. I'm not perfect, guys. And I was just venting to her because I couldn't call my mom because it was like 2, 3 in the morning. I'm not gonna wake my mom up because then she's just gonna be mad at me, right? No, I'm just kidding. But we all have those moments. But the things that she said kind of like opened up my eyes a little bit more and just knew that everything that I've been doing, I've been saying is right. And I felt like I need to share it with you guys. All right. So, quote for today is if another person can easily anger you, it's because you are off balance. All right. Um, if somebody else can get in your head, and if you let that person get in your head, then that means you're not in the right mindset, you're off balance, and you're letting them win. All right, don't let nobody win. Nobody can mess up your mind besides you. It's your mind, it's your brain, it's not theirs. It's your thoughts, it's not theirs. All right, so don't listen to them. And that's the same thing like with sports, right? Like when they say play with class and don't let them get in your head. When you're beating a team like really bad and they're just trying to make you either cuss or fight so you can miss the next game. All right, just control yourself, find that balance. Take it out on the field, not in words and fights. All right. um at the end of the day, you guys, we need to quiet our mind, knowing that we can't change anything yesterday, but we can do our best tomorrow. We can learn from our mistakes from yesterday and do it better tomorrow. All right. I've said this many times, many times. The past belongs in the past. All right, stop worrying about it, let it go. Can't change it, it's in the past. That's it. Forget about it. I know I keep saying it, but it's true. We literally can't do anything about it. All right. Learn from what you did wrong yesterday or the past, whether it was yesterday, a week ago, a couple days ago, whatever it was. Learn what you guys did wrong and then just do better today or tomorrow. I mean, each day is a opportunity. Each day is another chance to write our story or write our book. Add a page into our book. Our mind is very, very, very loud. Some louder than other, and then the past is even louder than that. But let's be honest, we do it to ourselves. Nobody does it to us. Nobody knows what you did yesterday. Nobody remembers what you did last week. Well, some people do. But you know what I mean? Like, no one knows what you did. You just keep it to yourself and just learn from it and have a better day the next day. All right. Um, Ask yourself this question too. Stress. I know a lot of people I've been talking to this past week and this weekend and last week. A lot of people have been stressed out. All right. So let me ask you this: is stress inflicted on you or is it created by you? Think about that for a second. Are are you causing yourself to stress out more, or is stress happening and getting created with, to you? Are you creating it yourself? Are you telling yourself you're stressed out in your mind, your thoughts, your actions, your doubts? Like for example, like if you're in school, right, and you have exams coming up, or final exam or multiple exams, whatever it is, right? Are you over studying? Are you psyching yourself out saying that you're going to fail this test even though you've been studying numerous hours throughout the weeks, the nights, and all that stuff? Um, are you just, when it's time to take that test, or when you're approaching that test date, are you psyching yourself out saying, man, I don't know if I'm going to do good. I don't know if I'm going to do good. I don't know if I'm going to remember this. I don't remember that. Well, you are. You've been studying for a reason, right? You've been putting those long hours for a reason. So don't burn yourself out on studying, all right? Do not over study. I'm telling you guys need to find that balance. And finding the balance is not just in life, right? It's with a lot of things. Trust me, a lot of things. If you have a hoverboard, find that balance with the hoverboard. I don't have one, but you gotta find the balance. Because if not, what are you gonna do? You're gonna fall on your ass. But you're gonna get back up anyways. But just find the balance. And it's the same thing with finding that balance with your study time, your work, school, reading, all that stuff. You guys need to find your balance, because I'm telling you, over studying, and for me, looking at a computer and words like on a book long enough, oh my god, I get like bad headaches, my eyes hurt, and I'm dehydrated, and I'm tired, and I'm this, and I'm that, and it just sucks. So just don't overstudy, all right? Also, tomorrow, it's like I said earlier, tomorrow is tomorrow. Yesterday was yesterday, but today is today. We all worry about all those three things. We need to worry about one thing at a time. And I'm not saying to worry about yesterday and the past. No, let that go. But if you do worry about it, because I know we all do, we're all human, just worry at one thing at a time. Don't take in too much than you can handle. Don't don't bite off more than you can chew. All right, like I'm telling you, like the grocery store, right? If you go to the grocery store and you go hungry, man, you're gonna buy a lot of food and you're gonna overspend. Don't do that. Worry about one thing at a time. If you're hungry, eat your food first and then go to the commissary or the grocery store and then buy your food. Trust me, you're gonna spend way less money. Trust me. But it's the same thing with this, right? Tomorrow's tomorrow, today is today. Just worry about one day at a time, one thing at a time, because it will stress you out. We need to find that balance, you know? Just like in that movie, my favorite movie of all time, you know, The Lion King, you know, The Circle of Life, you know, the lions eat the grass. I mean, the lions eat the antelopes eat the grass, and then when the lions die, they become the grass. It's all perfect balance in the circle of life, you know, words from my famous Mufasa, right? But it's true though, if you guys think about it. And it's also the same thing with Spider-Man, right? Remember when his uncle tells him, with great power comes great responsibility? And in the beginning, you know, Spider-Man was juggling all these kinds of things, and he was juggling Mary Jane, school, housework, and his powers, and he was like all over the place, and he was completely stressed out, and then he didn't figure out his powers. But once he was focusing on one thing, he was also failing school, remember that? And but once he found a perfect balance in his life, he started getting straight A's, he started looking better, Mary Jane started to like him, his powers are good, he was beating the enemies, you know. It's just like that, you know. I know it's a movie, guys, but it's as simple as that, you know. Stop juggling so much things in your life and just concentrate on one thing at a time, because you're gonna stress yourself out, and you're gonna lose your powers. And not saying that you're a superhero, but if you think about it, we all have a special talent, we all have a special power, we all do something a certain way, and that's what makes us us. And if, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's a superpower, because no one could do what you do. Only you can do what you do. I can't do what you guys do. You guys can't do what I do. I mean, maybe, but you guys can probably do it better, or I can do it better, or vice versa, right? But just think about that. Think of Spider-Man. If you want to go watch it again, go watch it. But Captain America's better, all right? The dark side, and I'm not talking about Star Wars, but the dark side and the light side, right? Like the darkness, the dark times, and the good times in our life, right? Everyone says being in the dark side or being at rock bottom is bad, but it's not. Like, we need the dark and we need the light side, because to see the light at the end of the tunnel, you're coming from the dark point in your life, right? To get to where you're at, you're gonna be at rock bottom, but you're gonna know what being at rock bottom and in that dark side is like, and that's gonna help you get better and do better and move towards the light at the end of the tunnel. But you need to experience that dark side. And I know it sucks, and I know everyone says take it day by day, you're gonna be all right, don't worry, it happens. It's true though. Like, you have to go through what you're going through for yourself. I can't help you get through it. I can't grab your hand and pull you out. Like, that's not how it works. I can guide you. Excuse me. I can help guide you and talk to you and listen to you and hear you vent and everything and give you advice. But at the end of the day, it's not about me. It's about you. It's about you getting out of bed, you getting out of that dark side, getting out of the rock bottom, and climbing and moving towards that light at the end of the tunnel. All right. Excuse me. And you know what's funny, and it sucks too, but it's gonna happen again at some point in your life, all right? But with good experience, with a good support system, it's gonna be easier than the last time. We all have been in the dark side or in our dark times in our lives multiple times. We all have bad days, we all have good days. It's part of life. We're human, guys. Like, it's just literally how life is, all right? You know, I thought I was good. I broke down this past weekend. I thought I was good like Monday and Tuesday, and then I broke down last night. Well, I didn't really break down, but I just had a lot on my mind and I vented out. But it's okay, because we're human. But with the good support system and talking to Claire and talking to my friends, talking to my mom and talking to myself, like, I got through it and I'm a lot better now today, you know? But please, if you guys don't pay attention to anything in this video, take this, all right? Just pay attention to this next part, all right? You're not crazy, all right? You are not crazy. Whatever you think, whatever people are telling you, whatever your ex, your baby daddy, your mom, your baby mama, your shit, even your mom and your parents, or even your spouse, you guys aren't crazy. You aren't stupid. You aren't dumb. You aren't, I don't know. You guys aren't crazy, all right? Everybody goes through this. You're not alone. Remember that. You are not alone, all right? The dark point in our life is only temporary, all right? It's okay to cry in the shower. It's okay to freak the hell out. It's okay to overstudy and fall asleep in your textbook. It's okay to have a glass of wine. It's okay to break down on the floor and cry. It's okay to cry in your car and bang on the steering wheel and then be like, oh my God, I regretted that because now your hand hurts. It's okay to punch the wall or whatever it is. I know it doesn't mean you're crazy, right? It just means you have a lot in you that you need to let out. But let it out. But as well as letting it out, learn from it. Don't let it reach that point, you know? When you boil a pot of water, you don't fill it up to the top and then just let it boil. It's going to overflow, right? Don't do that to your emotions. Don't do that to your feelings. Don't put the cap on and then seal it tight and never open it again until you break out and you punch the wall and you punch the steering wheel. Like I'm not saying it's not okay to do that. Like it really is to let it out. But learn from it and let it out in a different way. Let it out maybe not so hard or so much tears next time, you know. But I can't be the one to tell you, or don't take it the wrong way. I'm not telling you to cry and to bang on the steering wheel and to cry in the shower. Like, no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying don't continue to hold it in for weeks and weeks and weeks and months, and then one point you just blow the hell up and you explode, you know, because that's not good either. It's gonna kill you. Those weeks that you've been holding in, those months you've been holding everything in, it's gonna kill you. It's not literally, but it's gonna kill your brain. You're gonna get stressed out. You're not gonna know why. You're gonna hate yourself. You're gonna hate everything around you. Like, just don't let it get to that point, you know. Think about this, you know, finding that perfect balance, right? Knowing when your breaking point is and then let it out. But use your friends, use your family, glass of wine, go running, whatever it is. It's okay to have bad days. It's okay to have a stormy day, because you know what? After it rains, after a thunderstorm, what comes after? A rainbow. And what comes after a rainbow? Clear skies and a beautiful sun. Just because the sun ain't shining and he's down on himself and it's fucking pouring outside or it's thunderstorming, whatever, doesn't mean he's gonna come out the next day or in a week or in a month if it's just all rainy or after a hurricane. The sun is still gonna come out bright as hell, hot as hell, and everything. I mean, if you're in the valley in Edinburgh or wherever you're at, and after a rainstorm, it's not really a rainbow, it's humidity, right? But you guys get the point. After a crazy, crazy storm, a rainbow comes out. And then it doesn't stay there for the rest of the week or the rest of the month. It goes away because then the sun takes over. Like, it's okay to break down and have a storm in your house in the shower, because after that you're gonna see it better. You're gonna see it more clear. Your head's gonna be thinking right. It's just gonna happen a lot better. So find that perfect balance, whatever that is. Even if it's journaling, if it's talking to your accountability partner. I hope you guys found one. If not, you better find one after this. And if you want me to be your accountability partner, it's okay. I can have 10, 20, 30, 40, whatever it is. But find your accountability partner, whether that's your friend, your spouse, your mom, your dog, whatever it is. But it's okay, guys. Find that perfect balance. Go watch the movie Spider-Man. Go watch Lion King. I promise you, you're going to understand the circle of life and finding the balance. Or go buy a hoverboard. You're going to find the balance because, you know, I'm just messing with you guys. But at the end of the day, I just want you guys to know that you guys aren't crazy. It's okay to break down. It's okay to have those dark times. But you guys are going to get through it. I know it's easier said than done and so damn cliche. And I hate hearing it too. But it's true. It's all right. Just find that balance in your life, in your mind. Don't be stressed out. It's okay. All right, guys. Have a great Wednesday. Have a great day. And if you guys need anything, please don't be afraid to reach out.